Welcome back to another episode of the Mythic Giraffe podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm a slowly thawing out Ron.
Yeah, it's chilly out there.
It was 22 degrees when I went outside this morning.
Whoa!
We went walking and we were like, we're only going to do a mile.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so
I
cold.
was going to say, it was 34 when I left work for work. And 4 days ago, it was 80?
It was 82. It was, I worked overtime on Friday. And it was 85 degrees or something. We were sweating our kibitzes off.
Yeah. Is it Kavitz next to the Canoodle?
I think it's further down.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, look, I'm not a smart man.
That's not true.
But paving, roadwork.
Okay.
Why don't they just shut down between intersection X and intersection Y, entirely do that road, open it back up, do the next strip, open it back up. So you just totally detour away from that and they can just work on it. Instead of this, well, we're going to mill it this day and it's single lane this day. And
because they get paid by the hour? That's my only... I mean, I feel like we've been raging about paving and road making for years now.
Yeah, but
the road by my house is still not fixed.
That's crazy.
Right after they fixed it and then unfixed it. So, we're going to repave the road and then screw it up.
But it's like they just picked this random ass way to pave it. Like coming home today, crossing, turning off a 13 to go on a Cedar, it was the shoulder and the rightmost lane were still milled. The left lane, the passing lane, was paved. The shoulder beside it was still milled. And then there was this weird strip in the intersection that was paved. So it was go across.
Yeah. It's real fun when you hit those at a, fire engine on the way to a fire call.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good times. Yeah. It's I don't know. Again, somebody needs to be in charge of the Department of Paving. Like, no, we're going to do this in a logical order.
Yeah.
Pick roads that make sense.
Yeah.
And I get, businesses have to have access to their business. And
do they?
Some businesses, it's really important that doctors' offices to be open.
Well, yes.
There's some businesses that have to be open.
Yeah. Look, I didn't have these issues when I played SimCity.
It's fair.
Now, was I able to destroy and recreate buildings at a whim? Sure.
Yeah. It's harder to do in real life. Though, for some reason, you can't get a ramen shop opened up in less than 7 months. What the hell's going on, Salisbury?
Who knows what they found when they started working in there?
That is
they probably
very fair.
Opened up the walls and a family of possums fell out.
Remember when they had a community police station in there?
Yeah.
For seemingly no good reason?
Oh, yeah. It was just so the cops could get easy access to Red Door.
It must have been.
Yeah.
Salisbury used to have all these little community policing stations that I never saw a police officer at any of them.
No.
Ever.
No. It was like a scratch and sniff thing or something. It's like there were people, so upset the Red Door shut down. Oh, I'm sorry. You're upset that you can't get the shits today?
Oh, their food was terrible. The wings were okay. And they had decent fries. Which is pretty good, but their rest of their crap was garbage.
Yeah. If you go to a place called Red Door Sub Shop, you would think they would have phenomenal subs.
Nobody on the shore has good subs.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Oh, no, the Burger Bros has good cheesesteaks. Yelled at somebody the other day about that. God. Somebody on your shift.
I don't even know if they have good burgers.
They don't. They don't. I went there to get a cheeseburger, and it was awful. You could tell it was just some frozen patty that they, barely cooked and all. And I said something to somebody like, "Oh, well, yeah, they're really known for their cheesesteaks." I said, "Then why the hell aren't they cheesesteak bros instead of burger bros?"
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of implied. I said, "No, it's not. Go away. Go somewhere."
You know what bothers me more than anything about restaurants? And this is just the epitome of lazy. is when you can tell they just have bagged fries.
Oh
Where they
yeah,
just went out and bought frozen crinkle cut fries and they serve it to you. I just don't want to come back to a restaurant ever again. That's
yeah.
just
It's so much cheaper just to cut
because
up some potatoes.
yeah, just, you have a fryer, you
Yeah,
have potatoes are easy to get and cheap.
yeah,
It can
yeah,
make your restaurant so much better if you just take
yeah,
the time to make real fries
yeah.
instead of taking bagged frozen fries and putting them in the oven and serving it to people like, oh,
Ugh,
look at our fries we made.
yeah.
Yeah, terrible. It's kind of one of the reasons why I only feel good going to Asian places for dinner or restaurants, like Asian restaurants or
Yeah,
like Mexican restaurants, because I'm not good at making that food.
yeah.
So I don't mind paying to have somebody make it for me.
Here's what I don't understand: those two types of restaurants, the food is done like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anywhere else you go, it's a procedure.
I challenge you to get an appetizer at a Mexican restaurant and finish it before your dinner is ready.
Oh yeah,
It will
yeah,
never happen. Ever.
yeah,
They will be bringing out your dinner and you're still like, I just started my appetizer.
yeah, yeah,
And Asian restaurants, like Chinese restaurants, man, those people work hard.
yes. Don't look in the back though.
No, no,
No.
no, no. I'll add one more to that list. A good pizza shop.
Wait,
You
yeah.
can't make real pizza at your house. I'm sorry.
No. Well, and I can't. I have tried to make pizza dough so many times, and I can't.
It, even
I've tried yeast. I've tried. I just. I don't know.
if you made the perfect dough, it still wouldn't be a good pizza.
No, but
You
at least it's a step.
you don't have the big oven. It's the oven.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
It's it, and yet, I can make a heritage pizza stone oven in my backyard. Yeah,
No, you
no,
can't.
you can't. You can make a chimney for
Yeah.
vampire bats to live in. Yes.
So there's a pizza joint over in San Francisco called Square Pie Guys, and they had like this raffle or giveaway. It was like one of their anniversaries, and they gave away like three of their style backyard ovens.
Oh,
But it was like giant industrial like pizza ovens, like you could actually make good pizza out of. Like that's amazing. I can't imagine winning it and say, "Hey, honey, I gotta take this home."
yeah. Uh, What's the shipping on that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I've seen the closest I've seen is you can get those ceramic dome pizza ovens for your
yeah,
backyard,
but yeah,
but they're huge.
oh yeah.
You know, that's still.
And the thing with that is, I mean, those pizza ovens are what, like 600-700 degrees.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean the just
We have a
accidentally touching it.
we have a place that I don't know if it's good. There's two places in Newark that freak me out. They're both pizza places. One is called Coal Fired Pizza,
Huh.
which I'm like, does coal taste good on pizza?
I don't think
I don't
so.
wouldn't think that'd be a good thing. The other one's
No.
called 1,000 Degree Pizza.
Ooh.
So does that mean that the ovens are 1,000 degrees? That seems
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well, I mean, some of them are like that. They're really up there. What was that place? It was in front of the mall. It shut down. Now it's opened up as something
Oh,
else.
mod pizza.
Yeah, it used to be something else. But yeah, they sell the little you right there in front of you. They put everything on it. Those pizzas are done in like 5 minutes.
It's true. It's true. But 1,000 degree
Yeah.
oven. It sounds really hot.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about heat, but that sounds really hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, firefighter gear will keep you safe in that. So you can
Mm,
just stand up in it. And,
Will it?
oh,
Mm,
wait.
mm,
Oh, if you pat yourself.
mm.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a pass on the patting himself because I don't know what I would do if I looked over and I was on fire. Your emotional brain goes, that has to get out,
Right. Yeah.
you know. But the other part's not so smart.
No. Yeah. So is your computer downloading your 3,000 gigabyte update for Baldur's Gate?
It is downloading
Uh,
my ridiculously big
uh,
update for Baldur's Gate.
I
It's
mean, I'm sure it's got to update Excel
oh my
and have a
god,
plugin for
oh my
TurboTax and
god,
yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe you can download the soundtrack to your Zune.
PC Master Race. That's all we're
Well,
saying.
whatever.
Whatever. So yeah, have a good Halloween.
Yeah, we had quite a few kids come by. We were out of candy by like 7:15.
You're a monster.
But we bought like 3 bags of
That
candy.
you didn't bring it. You were not prepared.
What last year 2 bags was more than enough. So I added a third this year just to be safe.
Both my neighbors ran out of candy while there were still hordes of kids coming by.
Mm.
And I was like handing out rotten eggs to them to say, here, throw these at the neighbors. We had, I don't know how many bags of candy my wife got. We had 4 giant sized Kit Kat bars, because that's best candy you can give out for prizes for best costume. All 3 of them were won by Creepy Clowns this year. Creepy Clowns was like the thing.
Why? That's back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh.
We had coloring books. I think my wife said 60 of those. Those ran out so quickly. We had like a big bowl full of just wind up toys and slinkies, and those we had, and little bubble bottles. Ran out of all of those. What else did we give away? Glow sticks and glow stick necklaces.
Oh, yeah, that's always a huge thing.
They At one point I was like, please take candy. These kids would come up and they were like, oh, I get a windy toy. And this one kid was like, oh my God, what's this? And I was like, that's a slinky. And he's like, a slinky? He's like, can I have one for my little brother? I'm like, yes. And I was
Were
like,
they like full size
no,
slinkies
they were
or the
just
little
little like
minis?
slinky toys. They were tiny.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't know what this is. And he's like throwing it around. And he was like, oh boy. But the kids
Oh my
went
God.
crazy for everything but candy. I'm like, what is going on right now?
That's good.
I literally was like, please take candy. I don't want the candy. Please take the candy.
Yeah. Yeah, your neighbor that's a dentist is going, damn it.
Yeah. I said, just take the candy. I don't want it here.
Uh,
And yeah, it was
Now, for bad
crazy.
costumes, did you give them like a bag of pennies or
No.
raisins?
Did not do that. I'm not, I'm not getting involved in that conversation. I felt bad because there was one little girl who I didn't figure out her costume until she walked away.
Oh.
And she would totally have gotten the best costume from me. She had like an old school vampire dress on, like with the dress with the high collar and
Yeah.
the weaving down the middle, and then she had actual makeup on. I didn't see the makeup, so I didn't figure it out until she already walked away. And I was like, damn it! But yeah, we had a great.
Yeah, maybe next year she'll try harder.
It's fair. We had it's so I love giving out the big candy bars because when you give them out, and especially when there's like a group of kids and you just give it to one kid,
Yeah.
their faces light up. Like the one kid we gave it to, his brother's like, "Oh man, I want that." And he's like, "Yeah, you don't get that. Your costume
Yeah.
sucks." Yeah.
Well, and kids nowadays, they have such better costumes than we did.
Oh
Even
my
if they
god.
just go to like, Walmart or something and grab a costume.
Yeah.
We had the plastic smock
We had
that just had the character's name and picture on
and the
it.
mask
And then the
that
the
you always
mask.
stuck your tongue in the little sharp edges.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And well, and it didn't breathe at all. So
No.
you're just
Oh, but I
fog.
saw kids with light up masks with like effects on them. It was
What?
insane.
Wow.
Yeah. Their costumes are so much better than they were when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the parents get into it. There was a guy.
Oh yeah.
I already texted you, but there was a guy who he was just walking around as Michael Myers, and he was just standing. He would stand like right in the shadow of the street lamp and just watch,
Nope.
and he didn't move.
I would chuck a brick at him.
And because our house, like the kids, like I'm telling you, parents were probably mad because like the kids would come up and it would take them like 6 minutes to get done going through our, all the prizes and stuff they could get.
Yeah.
And so the parents are like, let's go. But then the Michael Myers guy is just standing there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh boy. We had groups like 50 kids at a time.
Wow.
It was crazy.
We had 2 children try to come into our house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, one is it's our neighbor across the street.
Oh, okay.
he's like, I don't know, 2.5 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was holding the dogs, And he was like, "Oh, dog!" And he starts coming out. I was like, "He can't come in, Charlie." He's like, "Oh!" And his mom was like, "No, come on!" And like they start to walk away, and he turns around, like runs back to the door. I'm like, oh my gosh! But then later on, like my wife's giving out candy, and she blinks, and this little girl is like 1 foot into our house, and she was like, "Nice house." It's like, no.
Let's see.
Like, wow, this is a first. I mean, usually we set up a table at the end of the
Yeah.
driveway and all that, but I mean, this year it was cold.
Oh, we sat outside the whole time.
Yeah, well, you're stronger than
I
me.
sat in my cousin Eddie robe,
Yeah.
and at one point I was telling my wife I need to put pants on. I'm freezing my dangles off right now.
Yeah.
But no, we sat out the whole
Mm.
time. We had a projector screen up showing Night of the Living Dead.
Oh.
Yeah, kids came up like, "What is this movie?" I'm like, "Oh, darn kids!"
Yeah.
Some people just sat
Yeah.
up there and watched it. Like some of the parents came up and were like, "Oh, can we watch the movie?" I'm like, "I don't care. Go ahead."
Yeah. It's a free street.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't sit in my driveway.
No, I let them sit on the front. They just sat
Yeah.
in the yard for a little while, watching a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Yeah. My youngest hung out with her friends, and they all dressed like the Seven Dwarves, which looked good and
Oh,
cool.
that's
They had
cool.
like little shirts and buttons and all that on, hats. And then my oldest went to help her friend hand out candy, and my oldest dressed as George Washington. I mean, white wig and all.
What?
Yeah, I will have to show you a picture of this. Yeah, just yeah. So she gets back and was like, "I want to watch a scary movie," and I was like, "I'm not into that, so I'm gonna be in here." Well, like an hour goes by, and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna go get Liv." I was like, "Okay." My wife comes in the room. She was like, "So I forgot what kind of movie Scary Movie is. The spoof movie Scary
Oh,
Movie."
oh.
She was like, "There was so much inappropriate." I was like, "Yeah, that's all those movies are boobs and cussing." She's like, "Yeah, I made a mistake." I was like, "Are you going to finish it?" She's like, "Well, she started it now."
I mean,
It's
she's
like,
almost
oh my,
18, for God's
yeah,
sakes.
I know, but still, it was just, gosh. But the innocence of my wife, I didn't know that stuff was in that movie. The woman,
Think about your daughter's 17, right?
yeah.
Think about when we were kids.
Oh my
We were
god,
watching Meatballs, Stripes. There were way
Porky's.
worse things. Anything were way worse things, and we were
Yeah.
much younger.
We were also, staying up watching, real sex or something on the TV, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
if you heard something, you hit last, and
I,
so you drop back.
I was 6 when I watched Halloween for the first time.
Ah,
Maybe 7 for Jaws.
shoo.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. I was probably 6 or 7 when I watched Alien.
yeah, way worse than watching
Yeah,
Scary Movie as a 17-year-old.
yeah, yeah.
I think we can let this one pass. I'm gonna, as a
Oh yeah, no, 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 no.
as
I
a
think
member of the
it's fun.
council, I'm giving you
Yeah,
guys a pass.
yeah. I just thought it was hilarious that my wife was like, I don't remember that stuff. It's like, oh, stupid woman.
I mean, there's basically boobs on the cover of the movie.
Yes.
I mean, come on. Yeah,
Whatever.
poor Druid's wife.
Yeah, but yeah, it was fun.
Good. Yeah,
So
my wife was very excited. We got a lot of compliments on our decorations.
good.
So, no, she's already looking at next year having a Star Wars theme with some Star Wars zombies,
Ooh, that
little
would be
skeletons
cool.
dressed up as Jawas.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on a quest to discover my lightsaber hilt.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Oh, speaking of,
Uh-oh.
I don't know how old that book is that you gave me.
It's 6 months,
Okay, I don't want
if
to
that.
spoil it, but man, I finished it already,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
ends suddenly.
Yes, it does.
It ends.
Yes.
It goes from, oh, okay, this isn't great, to, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like it's all of a sudden they're like change channel.
I really was like maybe this is a redemption arc. Maybe this
Yeah.
is setting up to be a gray Jedi kind of thing.
That's what I thought.
And no, it was not.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I whew.
Yeah.
And boy, what a dumb decision. We're getting away. Let's turn back and kill him.
Yeah.
Come on. Really?
Yep. Yep. Again, dumb.
Yeah, dumb.
Yep. Blinded by power.
Yeah. and did not. Again, I thought it was really interesting. Like they were setting up why she would fall
Yeah.
and how the Jedi were making it worse.
Oh yeah. I mean that. Yeah. Reading that, the first 2/3 of the book, you're like, I hate the Jedi.
Yeah, you do. Like, oh, this Mace Windu guy is an asshole,
Yeah.
and Yoda's not much better.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh, but boy, when it ended, I was, whew,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. It's one of those you close it, you're just kind of like, huh, that was a decision.
yeah, yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy. I said I was just like, oh, book's over.
Yeah.
But she's got two. Oh no, he made sure. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Still a good book.
Oh
Highly
yeah.
recommend.
Yeah.
It's Inquisitor. Can't remember the whole title,
Yeah.
but it's a very, very good book. And yes, you gotta come out of there going, the Jedi, they were terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe Anakin was right.
Yeah. Inquisitor: Rise of the Red Blade.
There you go. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely a good book to read.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe Anakin was right.
Yeah. At least on some stuff.
It kind of makes you. It kind. Reading that book, you go through. Oh, Obi-Wan's such a good Jedi because he doesn't do all the things the Jedi say to do.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Let himself feel.
Yeah. And man, when they get to the part where they go to Geonosis,
Oh my
I
gosh.
said like 200 Jedi Masters died. We have like 60 left. I'm like, oh, I now understand how the whole thing was working. They were just killing the
Yeah.
Jedi in little patches.
Yep.
When Order 66 happened, there weren't enough Jedi left.
Yeah. Yeah. They were spread so thin that it was easy.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, and because they were so judgy, they wouldn't keep people in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it
people that
came
were
back and
actually
bit
good
him in
at
the ass.
things that you had to do with lightsabers, they
Yeah.
didn't keep them around.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, what's that? You fight really well and are fluid and nah, we don't want that.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna repress you.
Yeah. Would you like to go work in the library?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole lying to her just how did that help at all?
Right.
The whole
What
thing,
went through their mind that they're like, this will work.
right?
This will work.
We're just gonna lie to this apprentice her entire life, basically. And whenever
Yeah.
she asks something, we're just gonna be like, no, we don't know anything. We're just gonna do that for her whole life.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good book.
Yes.
Uh, well, topic one.
Yeah. Topic one.
This is kind of a throwaway topic, but how much of your life do you think you used to listen to music versus you listen to music now?
Oh. Wow. I don't listen to as much music as I used to,
Right. When we were
but
kids, as young people do, or often do, you listen to the radio because you really didn't have a choice. Now, when I work out, I listen to the radio, but that's pretty much it. Or not the radio. I listen to Pandora, whatever, But I listen to music. Otherwise, I'm listening to a podcast,
yeah.
or so I just don't listen to music anymore. It kind of
Yeah.
makes me wonder: is like music going to become irrelevant?
I don't think so because I think so. I've noticed that too. That like you said, usually I'm listening to a podcast or something, and here lately, I've just been putting music on. Like at work, I'll put on like a lo-fi thing or something, while I'm working on something because I can't have like the words and everything because then I'll just start humming along to the song and not doing my work. But yeah, I've been trying to mix it up a little bit more. So
I think I don't want to say music's irrelevant to my life, but it's become uh, much less important, you know.
Yeah.
And now, like, I look at people. I remember, I can't remember what year, like 90, I feel like 96, 97, that Metallica went on tour to Philly, and it was like $200 to see Metallica. And I was like, man, I'll never have that kind of money.
Yeah.
I'm just working in dumb Dunkin' Donuts making piddly squad money. So I didn't go, couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to. I would have loved to go, I think. But now, look, like
Back then, yes.
Taylor
Metallica now,
Swift,
no.
people are charging like $3,000 to see
Yeah.
Taylor Swift for one night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's
I went and saw it in the theater. It was great.
sure? I think that's awesome. Like an awesome way to see artists
Yeah.
in the theater. But like, who is paying this money to see
Oh
Taylor
yeah, no.
Swift? That's
Well, and it's like the people who are paying. Yeah, if that's like the regular, the front line ticket or whatever, there are people that will pay hundreds of dollars to sit behind a pillar
yeah,
and not see the show and listen to it.
right.
So,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
insane. And I don't know. Maybe it's my perspective on music, but
yeah,
it's become not worth it. I don't want to invest anything into it. You know, I wouldn't
well,
run
going
out
to
and
a concert, there's people everywhere,
well,
and
that you and I have other things about like the
mm,
whole concert venues and all that
yeah,
crap. But even if I wasn't screwed up in the head, I wouldn't spend that kind of money to see
yeah,
a concert. Um, it's crazy.
yeah. Well, and the problem I see a lot of times is there's so many people that you see live and they suck.
Yeah, yeah. The
So,
last, my wife, she loves music way more than I do. She likes
yeah.
live music, and she tries to make not make me love live music, but try me.
you you will like
She
this.
tries to involve me in the process. She's like, "You love this band? I got you tickets to this," and it was Flogging Molly. I
Okay.
love Flogging Molly.
Yeah.
Enjoy listening to them. I didn't enjoy the concert
Yeah.
at all because
Right.
it was like I could listen to this at home and I wouldn't
Yeah.
have this drunk asshole trying to fight me. And
Right.
it doesn't
And
sound better than on my headphones.
yeah. Yeah. And I wouldn't be paying $10 for a drink. And
Yeah, $10.
yeah.
You
Well,
haven't been to a concert in Philly.
I was talking about a water.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's,
Well,
it's
and I think so many of them, like the live shows or whatever, it's all about the spectacle and the effects and all. It's like I want to hear you play music. I don't need to have fireworks going off and everything, which surprised me. I was talking about going to a country concert years ago, and George Strait. I was like, yeah, it was great. He was up there. He's playing for like an hour and a half, and this that, and Uncle Company was like, yeah, but his shows he just kind of stands there and sings. There's not a lot to it. And I was like, what? You want spectacle?
right.
So I just want to go hear somebody sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was shocked when I went to work that beach thing
Oh yeah,
and they actually allowed the Shinedown's name of the band,
yeah,
who were terrible by the way, but whatever.
yeah,
Uh, they had like so much pyrotechnics. And I was
yeah.
like, did we not learn anything? Remember we killed like
But
140 people?
this was outside.
I that guy. Yes, we're probably not going to kill other people. The guy who's you know the musician or lead singer, he's
Yeah.
walking around within 6 inches
Oh
of
yeah.
a pyrotechnic. If he misses one footstep, he's getting burnt.
Yeah. Well, they coat him in a non-flammable silicone-based gel before each show.
Right. Yeah.
What is it? God, I was trying to think of who it was. Shit. Oh, my brain has left me. Come back, brain.
I did see Rocky Horror the other day in the theater,
Yeah.
and I find myself enjoying those songs more as I get older.
Yeah.
Weirdly. Yeah. I
I can't say that I've watched the whole thing front to back.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, It's not the greatest movie of all time.
No.
It's kooky and fun.
Yeah.
It's become kind of a tradition. We go watch it around Halloween every year.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But
God, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
God, have you seen him recently?
Yeah.
I feel
Looks
so
rough.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a big stroke
Yeah.
last year, I
Yeah.
think.
Yep.
Year before. But it's crazy, that movie, though. The people that are in it who went on to have, because it was a nothing movie.
Oh yeah.
And the people that went on to have big careers. Tim Curry's in it. Susan Sarandon's in it.
Yeah.
The
Jeff
guy,
Bridges.
what's that?
Jeff Bridges.
No, he was the mayor in that stupid Michael J. Fox movie or show.
Oh.
Can't remember their show, but
Yeah.
like they went on to have real Meatloaf's in it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Meatloaf is in it.
yeah. They went on to have real careers after that movie,
Ah,
which is shocking.
the old loaf.
You would think you'd see that movie like, eh, don't need that guy in my movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, look up sometime Motley Crue live. You can't understand anything the man says.
Oh well, I don't enjoy Motley Crue anymore, anyways.
Well, yeah, but still, it's just. I think it's the video that was going around is like "Kickstart My Heart,"
Mm-hmm.
and it just they have like dubbing over it because it's just hilarious.
This brings up another point about music and bands.
Mhm.
Uh, Leonard Skinner, and I'm heavily air quoting as I say Leonard Skinner.
Yeah. I was about to say there's what like.
There are no members of Leonard Skinner alive. So
Yeah, I
how
guess
can
none of
you
the original people are. Yeah.
all of the members of the original band are dead?
Yeah.
How can you still call it Leonard Skinner?
Yeah.
How can you? It's
Yeah.
the
Shouldn't it be like Leonard Skinner Part 2?
but you know, it, and excluding the Rolling Stones, who are shockingly mostly still alive, which is insane considering
God.
how much drugs they do or
Oh
have
yeah.
done.
But that's why I think they're alive.
That's fair.
They're pickled.
Yeah, but like all these, like Queen, it's not
Yeah.
Queen anymore.
No.
It's not Van Halen. It's these aren't, those bands are gone.
Yeah, well, which Van Halen was Van Halen?
Anything that still had Eddie Van Halen was Van Halen. That's what I'm gonna put my thumb on.
Okay.
Because he started a band.
Yeah.
David Roth is a lead singer who just joins the band, and Sammy Hagar is a lead singer who joins it, but it's still Eddie. But like, once those guys are gone, you can't, and they charge you. They're still charging big money to go see Leonard Skinner and Van Halen. You're not seeing Leonard Skinner and Van Halen. We can't see them.
Right.
It'd be like me going up there and be like, all right, I'm Jimi Hendrix. Let me listen to Jimi Hendrix or Van Morris. This is the Doors. Like, these things, they're moments in time, they're gone.
I can't remember who it was. There was somebody, this was like 5 or 6 years ago, I was still on shift. And they're like, oh yeah, I got tickets to, I can't remember what it was. I was like, that band's still around? I'm like, oh yeah. And I looked at the ticket and it was like, I don't know, the Leonard Skinner experience. And I was like, yeah, this is covers, bud.
Right. Those aren't the real.
Oh. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy to charge real money to say you're going to see Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
Because you're not seeing Leonard Skinner.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, I can remember, going to the 930 Club and seeing, I can remember paying money to go see the openers. I didn't care about who was actually playing. I was there to see the opening act.
Well, if you know who the opening act is,
that's why.
Yeah, it is sad, kind of sad, to see bands that were like the local. I don't know. Is this something it's like is everywhere? Or if you guys had this experience down in Salisbury, we had like local bands.
Yeah,
we like Kristen and the Noise and Mr. Green Jeans, and these are local Philly, Delaware bands.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Yeah, and then they would go down every summer and they'd play the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And
they
never really became
funny, fuzzy bunny slippers.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
they never became famous bands. They're still around.
It was like Jack the Chicken or something.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know what it was.
Bert Sienna, that was one.
Yeah.
But they're like still playing clubs like
Really?
to this day, and I guess it's a life, but
Wow.
boy,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's kind of sad.
Yeah. I
Like I
just.
saw an advertisement. It was when that place
Mm.
in the old firehouse got turned into a venue.
Oh
Kristen,
yeah.
Kristen and the Noise was playing there, and I'm like, I
Really.
saw them 20 plus years ago, and she was,
75.
I would say, well, she had to be 30 then,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, at the thing you went to at the beach, Joan Jett played.
Sure, but she was a famous. I mean, JoJo's a famous
Yeah.
actor, famous
Yeah.
singer. She had
Yeah.
a real career at it,
Yeah.
you know. Like it's okay to be a college band for like 10 years.
Right.
It's time to move on.
I don't know though. I mean, if it pays the bills,
I guess if it pays the bills.
or if it's just something you do on the weekends, to have fun. But
Talking to people who do it, it's not fun.
no, it doesn't sound like
Yeah,
fun.
it sounds awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like local stand-up comics and things. It's yeah.
Did I already ranted about my haircut, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Local stand-up comics. I have PTSD now. It's my
Oh, okay.
haircut because the guy just decided to do stand-up comedy for
Yeah.
the
I
entire time of
mean,
my haircut.
he's got you're a captive
Yeah,
audience.
that is not the
Yeah.
venue to do stand-up. Just cut my hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. It's yeah. No talkie.
No
Cutty.
talkie. It's great. You have exactly what I want for my haircut on a
Yeah.
little receipt. Do that.
Yeah, it's not like you walked in and said, "I feel fun
Right.
today. Let's try something
Yeah.
new."
And he screwed up so bad.
Yeah,
My wife
it's
laughs at it. And I'm like so stubborn. I'm like, I should just go get it cut again, but
yeah,
it's a waste of money.
yeah.
Drives me nuts.
Shave it. Yeah, but I think also coming back to the whole music thing, I is there good music nowadays?
I'm not a judge of that.
I think that's part of it. I'm an old man and I've
Right.
fallen out of sync with things. I hear some music and I'm like, but even like, and look, I don't listen to. I'll listen to a little bit of everything. I don't care. But some of the rap now, you can't understand it.
Yeah, no.
I was
Yeah.
like, no. You could understand
Yeah.
what Snoop and Run DMC and all these gentlemen were singing. You could understand it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I mean, I think Adele's very talented.
I'm not a big Adele fan.
I think she's very talented. I'm not
Yeah,
saying I'm a
yeah.
huge fan.
I'm sure she's talented. Yeah.
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 I think
And
there's a
like,
lot of
I
people
mean,
who are very talented.
yeah,
I think that's just the natural progression of music is
yeah,
you're not going to connect with musicians that are 20 years younger than you.
yeah.
You know,
I don't know though, because I mean, I really like Taylor Swift songs.
sure, that's fair. I don't think I could identify a single one of them, but you know, um, I wouldn't. She could walk and knock on my door. I wouldn't know who she was.
Oh my god,
I,
you would. Yeah,
I
Tay Tay has a power about her.
sure. I still don't know who she is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it when we went to that theater today? We saw some people we knew, and the mom of she's like, "Oh, what they dragged Dad here?" I was like, "I kind of wanted to be here."
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, I would have loved to see some of my bands that I like in
Mm-hmm.
that kind of venue. That sounds great.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I think that would have been awesome. I just don't know who Taylor Swift is. It's because I'm an old man.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm just more disconnected from music than most people. I think it's because I have no rhythm.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. I am very much like Steve Martin in The Jerk.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah,
My
but
wife thinks it's hilarious because I can't identify any. She's like, name this artist. And if it's not Elvis or the Beatles, I'm like, I don't know.
now see, I'm pretty good at that because we used to play a game with that. Like you're on the road, and it was you play 5 seconds of the song and turn it off, and who could guess it?
My wife will crush everyone in the world about that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, it's also insane, like how many songs I know. Like I can't just sing them now, but if the music's playing, I could sing the song for you.
Oh, I can sing songs,
But I don't understand
but I don't
how
know
my
who sings.
brain figures that out.
Yeah. I could sing songs for you that I have no idea who the artist is
Yeah.
because I'm weird. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Yeah, a lot of that. I'm like, I don't know who that is. there was some song. I was like, oh yeah, I like that. And they're like, did you know it's so and so? I was like, I had no idea.
The joke in my house is that everything I don't know, I just say, oh, it's Joan Jett.
Ah,
Any female singer is Joan Jett. Which still works because she's still playing.
that's true.
Also, they released a new Beatles song today.
I heard that. I heard about that. Like,
It's a
found it in
travesty.
the vault.
It's a travesty
Is it?
because it's a song that they didn't think was good enough and they didn't want released
So why did they release it?
because the Beatles aren't in control of their music anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. They sold all the. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a book about that.
About them selling their music rights.
Well, it's just all about them.
Oh yeah,
I got it signed too.
I don't.
Doug Wolfberg.
I think that the truth of it is that they didn't sell their music rights. I think that the truth was that they never really had them.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's not like they got a
Maybe.
payout for it. They just never had their rights because back in the day, record
Yeah.
companies basically just owned your whatever you published with them. They owned it, and I think that's changed now.
Yeah.
But I think if I can remember correctly, the Beatles were on Sun Records or something in America, and all of their things got bought by Columbia, and then Columbia got sold to whoever, and then Michael
Well, they had
Jackson was
their
able to.
own. There for a while. They were their own thing. It was like, I want to say Apple. It wasn't Apple, but it was something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But then Michael Jackson was able to buy it. It's not like they bought it.
Yeah.
He bought it from the Beatles. He bought it from
Columbia or whoever.
whatever record company owned them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad.
Maybe that's was the deal. That Columbia House thing that he signed off all, checked all the Beatles things and
Just got them all.
came
He actually
4 to
sent a
6 weeks
check in
later.
with real money, and they're like, "Oh, somebody actually paid.
We'll send you this.
We'll send you this Beatles albums."
God, my wife and I were talking about that. All the random CDs we would have.
Oh yeah.
God, and going to Sam Goody or FYE or whatever, and you were like through those there's a giant plastic contraption that the cassettes were in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and
I mean, it was the good old
singles.
days.
Oh, buying singles.
You had cassettes, CDs, and vinyl albums all in one row.
Yeah.
And you were just like, I'm just going to go through this library of albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rainbow Records. We had Rainbow Records. That was our big one. It was good times.
Yeah.
And now I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I bought music.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. Everything's on Spotify or YouTube or, wherever. It's so easy.
I don't even know if artists make albums anymore.
That's it. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Because the kids were talking about, oh, yeah, such and such's new album. I was like, is it an album or is it just like released? I don't know.
Yeah. Albums were meant to be played in an order.
Yeah.
The B-side, all that stuff.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. The albums that were really good, like told a story from track 1 to track 12. Mm-hmm. And then, the ones that you would listen to and there was a secret track.
Oh, yeah. Like Tool.
Yeah.
It's not Enigma, is it? Where if you let it just play, it has a whole extra song.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's on track 99.
Yeah, it's something weird. Crazy like that.
Yeah. I used to work at a bagel shop and I would put that Tool album in. And like it must have been crazy for like the girls who would come in while I was baking because they would come in halfway through because they got to open up the store. And they like the album would just go silent. And you would hear nothing.
Yeah.
And then like a song would kick on.
Yep.
Because I'm just sitting there waiting for the song.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like 30 seconds of pause.
Yeah, it was a good little while. It's not quick. Well, Baldur's Gate is 99% patched.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You gotta get your drivers reset.
Oh my god. PC Master Race.
I just want to be able to hit Alt Tab and
yeah, I like Alt Tab.
What does Alt Tab do? I don't even know.
It changes your active window. So if I have 2 windows up, I can tell Alt Tab over to a different window.
Wow. Ooh. Can't you just click your mouse?
Yeah, but like if I'm in something that's full screen mode and I want to go over to another tab, I think it's Alt Tab.
Oh, minimize, maximize.
That seems like a big pain in the butt to minimize something that's in full screen mode.
Oh, you mean so there's no bar or anything?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll do those things.
Goddamn console kids.
God,
Their skateboards, your Tony Hawks.
let me play my Minesweeper.
Yeah, love Minesweeper. Well, move on to topic 2 before we get into a console race fight.
Yeah.
I did, side of tangent, I just did unplug my Xbox controller, charger, and Xbox for the first time in a long time. Because
Really?
I have not turned them on in, I don't know if I've turned my Xbox on in this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because I got everything on Game Pass. I just play it on my computer, which has better graphics.
Yeah.
You know. And if I really want to put it up on the big TV, I can just cast it to the big TV.
Man, you're living in the future.
Yeah. I am living in the future. The future is now, but also now. And now.
Just always fear 10 a.m., 10 p.m. So I figured I'd do something kind of fun. It's like, talked about earlier with Halloween and everything. I've got a list of 30 Halloween candies.
Oh.
And we can go through and say, good, bad, horrible, whatever.
Okay.
And this is Delish, their ranking. At number 30, the original Tootsie Roll.
Man, is there a lower number than 30?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I'm ever like, oh, I gotta want a Tootsie Roll, but like if there's one there, I'll eat it. But
it is objectively bad.
It's just a
waxy
little
tastes,
cat turd.
Yeah, it is terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
Well, and side tangent, did you see the place that had nails in the Tootsie Rolls?
No.
Yeah, some place had they had unwrapped the thing and put a nail in it and wrapped it back up and gave it out to kids.
Tasted better than Tootsie Roll.
Probably. Wait, and I kind of disagree with this, but 29, bag of pretzels.
That's not candy.
But there's always that one house that hands out the bag of pretzels.
And those people are monsters and should be ostracized and punished.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
28, Almond Joy and Mounds.
Oh, I will fight to the death. They're not top 7, but they are in the top 20.
Oh, easily.
I love me. And you know what? I love them both. Some days I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't.
See, I'm not big on the Almond Joy because I don't like milk chocolate.
I think my only problem with the Almond Joy is I wish the almond was cut in half.
Oh, yeah.
So that I don't have to only give half. But yeah. But Mounds is probably the better of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dark chocolate with that coconut thing inside it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that coconut fluff is, but it's good.
It's way better than number 27. That's crazy talk.
What? And it says, I don't know what it is about, the older generation, but when you hit around the age of 65, you go to loving Mounds and Almond Joy. Shut the hell up.
I've always loved them my entire life.
Yeah.
Death to this person.
Yeah. 27, Dots.
Terrible.
God, they're
fun.
Little...
Not better than Almond Joy.
No, and they're little chewy erasers.
Yeah. They're fun. You can play with them, but they're not better than Almond Joy Mounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just leave a gummy bear sitting out for 3 weeks and do the same thing.
And they don't taste of anything.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's like little styrofoam balls.
Yeah.
Good and Plenty at 26. Those pink and white things.
I have a soft part in my heart for them.
Do you?
Yeah.
They taste like soap.
No, they're like licoricey. They're like sweet licorice, so they're not terrible. They're fine, but they're not better than Almond Joy and Mounds.
So, yeah, they're that distinctive white and pink, though.
Yeah.
Well, my grandmother had a jar of stones that were white and pink. I may or may not have grabbed a few and tried to eat them, thinking it was Good and Plenty. Yeah.
Nice.
Was I the smartest kid? Probably not. 25, Twizzlers.
What?
That's way underrated. Twizzlers are delightful.
Twizzlers are, and if they put red licorice above Twizzlers, we will fight.
We're gonna see. Because Twizzlers, you could bite the ends off and use it as a straw.
Yeah, Twizzlers are
Uh,
great. Though when
they
I
said
was a
there's no
kid,
flavor. There's a flavor
it's
in them.
strawberry.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would. This is probably why I have my weight issues now. I would bite the ends off a Twizzler and put it into a Pepsi and drink Pepsi through a Twizzler, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
the greatest thing ever.
There's strawberry Pepsi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Number 24, hot tamales.
Uh, I remember them. I hated them as a kid. The only
Yeah.
time I ever got them was weirdly at the neighborhood pool.
Huh.
Yeah,
23, runts.
hated runts.
I like them, but I hated that they have banana flavored ones in
Yeah,
there.
that.
The banana throws it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. 22, Smarties. I like
That's
Smarties.
fine.
Yeah. They say it's too chalky. I don't know what this person's taste is.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 21, Laffy Taffy.
I can already tell you what the top two are in this list. They're
Uh,
both Reese's peanut butter flavor cup bullshit.
Probably.
Yeah.
I always like Laffy Taffy.
I don't like Laffy Taffy, but I don't really like any taffy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and Laffy Taffy always came with a joke, gave you a
Yeah.
chuckle.
Yeah. It's fine.
Number 20, Milk Duds.
Yeah, Milk Duds are good. Only ever eat them in the movie theater.
So, I'm going to tell you, I've never had a Milk Dud.
Oh.
Because I thought they were malt balls like Whoppers, so I always avoided them. I found out 2 days ago that they're little chocolate covered caramels.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to try a Milk Dud.
They're fine. They're not great.
Yeah. Number 19 is Junior Mints.
I like a Junior Mint.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, at the movie theater, my choice is Junior Mint over Milk Dud.
Yeah. These people are animals. Number 18 is Candy Corn.
Candy corn is terrible.
Go chew some chapstick. God. What? Oh, and did you see this year they have the Thanksgiving Day feast candy corn?
No.
Oh, yeah. They have turkey, gravy, cranberry sauce, green bean casserole. Yeah. Yeah. Animals.
Yeah, that's though.
Yeah.
Candy corn is trash.
Number 17, Three Musketeers.
They're fine.
Yeah,
it's not one of my favorites.
There's too much nougat.
Yeah, it's a weird nougat too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big Three Musketeers fan.
Yeah. Number 16, Charleston Chew.
This person has never had candy.
Yeah, and the only reason I remember eating Charleston Chews was because if you sent in so many labels, you got a free Wolverine comic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Number 15, the Blow Pop.
I do like a blow pop.
Yeah.
I do enjoy a blow pop.
Yeah.
Especially the watermelon blow pop.
Yeah. 2 treats in one.
Terrible gum.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just like it was like bazooka gum. Yeah. Or like baseball card gum. Yeah.
Pretty terrible gum.
Number 14 is the Kit Kat. What?
Okay. This person is insane.
What?
A Kit Kat
Kit Kats are delightful.
Top 3 best candies ever made.
Yeah. It's the right amount of chocolate to wafer to...
Yes. Yeah. And the nice thing about a Kit Kat, unlike a lot of candies, is they size this up perfectly because each one is the right size.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you tried all the new flavors of Kit Kat they have?
I haven't tried all of them because
they have like blueberry crumble and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 13, Whoppers. Get the hell out of here.
Whoppers, trash.
Oh my god, no. Just roll up a ball of lint and wrap it in chocolate.
Over Kit Kats?
Yeah. Yeah. Number 12, Nerds.
Over Kit Kats?
Yeah, I did like Nerds, but I think Kit Kats are better.
Mm.
Yeah. 11, Crunch Bar.
Do like a Crunch Bar. It's
Yeah.
not as good as Kit Kats, but I do
Yeah.
like a Crunch Bar. I was never upset when I got a Crunch Bar. I would
Yeah.
never want to eat a full-size Crunch Bar, though.
That's the thing. I always like the minis.
Yeah.
I don't want a big Crunch Bar. Like I can't imagine eating a king size Crunch Bar.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't exist.
Number 10, Milky Way.
I had a softball spot for a Milky Way.
Yeah.
I did like Milky Ways.
Yeah. Milky Way Dark.
They're
I'm
also
more of
good.
the I'm more of the dark chocolate person.
It's fair.
All right, we're in the top 10 with this. Number 9, 100 Grand Bar.
Over Kit Kats?
Over Kit Kats, my friend.
This is insanity.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 8, Twix.
Okay. Twix, to me, are a top 5 bar.
Yeah. Twix are delightful.
Twix are delightful.
Yeah.
This person.
Yeah. Number 7, Starburst.
Over Kit Kat bars?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Starbursts are fine, but they're
Yeah.
like a number 9 at best on a top 10 list.
Yeah.
And the reason they even get up to 9 is because there's good flavors. If you went by the full flavors, like if you ate every Starburst in a pack,
Oh yeah.
remember when they were in the small square pack
Yeah.
and you had banana crap,
Yeah.
cherry crap,
Right.
ugh, God, 6.
Yeah. It's number 6, Reese's Take 5. I don't even know what this
I don't
is.
think I've ever had that.
Chocolate, peanuts, caramel, peanut butter, and pretzels all in one bar.
Yeah, see, this is one of these people that's just everything's going to be freaking peanut
That
butter.
sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
That's no, just no. That's a lumpy turd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 5, Butterfinger. So old recipe Butterfinger, I'll give it to you. New recipe Butterfinger, no thank you.
It's not that I hate Butterfingers, but over a Kit Kat bar,
Yeah.
insane.
And again, the Butterfingers, it's the minis.
Yeah, the big ones. They just too big. And
I can remember as a kid eating a full size Butterfinger bar and then drinking a Mountain Dew, and the Mountain Dew tasted bitter.
Yeah, and I haven't heard Payday on this list, and that makes me upset.
Yeah. Number 4, and I don't know how they link these two together. Baby Ruth / Snickers.
They're two totally separate things.
Yeah. One is chocolate and nougat and peanuts and caramel. One is, the fake turd in Caddyshack.
Yeah. I mean, and a Snickers is good, but it's not better than a freaking Kit Kat bar.
No.
The only good Snickers is a cold Snickers.
Yeah, those are. Ooh, number 3, Skittles.
Better than a Kit Kat bar?
Yeah. So I will say Skittles with the lime ones, not the maniacs that like the green apple for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skittles, I don't like fake fruit flavors, and Skittles are just all fake fruit flavors.
Number 2, Reese Cups.
I'm shocked that they weren't number 1.
Yeah. I will say a Reese's Thin is okay.
I just find Reese's to be...
Well, you don't like peanut butter.
I don't like peanut butter, so that's 1.
Number 1, M&M's?
You crazy. I'm flipping my goddamn... First off, the only good M&M is a peanut M&M. We all know that because then it tastes like a delicious trail mix treat. Second off, regular M&Ms are trash that you put in a bowl and people put their pissy hands in.
Well, that's in the mini M&Ms. Those are an abomination.
This person is terrible.
I can remember how sad I would be if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, maybe chocolate chip cookies," and they made them with M&Ms.
Oh my god, that's a crime.
It is.
Oh,
it is.
M&Ms.
And my youngest has just dropped off her top 5.
All right.
Number 5, Starburst.
Okay.
Number 4, Dark Milky Way.
Okay.
Number 3, you are not my child. Number 3, peanut butter M&Ms.
No, not peanut butter, peanuts. Peanuts.
Oh, peanut M&Ms. Okay. Okay.
Peanut,
All right, you've redeemed yourself.
You're redeemed.
Number 2, Wild Berry Skittles.
Okay.
And number 1, the 100 Grand Bar.
100 Grand Bar.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like 100 Grand Bar.
Yeah. What about, did you ever get the Necco wafers?
Oh my god, that might as well be fiberglass.
Yeah.
But this person is a maniac.
Yeah. I whoever wrote that list for Delish, I hope someone hugs you tonight because you obviously need it.
Yeah. What happened to you?
M&Ms.
M&Ms. Like,
My oldest likes M&Ms. She's got like giant bags of it. She'll mix M&Ms in popcorn.
you also Sour Patch Kids didn't make that list?
Yeah,
That's
where are the
crazy
Sour
talk.
Patch Kids?
Yeah.
Or the
Watermelon Sour Patch Kids or
yes. Thank you, my crackhead. Running in here, flipping out about watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
I mean, Sour Patch Kids are good.
like
Yeah.
number 0.
But Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces are trash too. Trash.
They're amazing.
Trash. Just take
God.
your
That's how you lure ET
ETs
out.
into your house? Great, that's what I want.
I don't want it in my house. You lure it out.
I think
Ooh, piece of candy.
here's my
Or
impression.
Jolly
of ET.
Ranchers?
Jolly Rancher. Yeah. But ET probably smells bad.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Those folds are not clean.
Mm-mm. There's no way. Yeah. Boy, that list was bad.
Yeah, that was.
Real bad.
Yeah.
I can't. This person is.
I can't believe they had candy corn on there. Just. Ugh.
I can't believe how far Kit Kats down were on the list.
Yeah, yeah.
It just M&Ms, just regular M&Ms is your favorite candy.
Yeah. That's
like you're walking around the street.
That's the person that's like, what kind of ice cream do you want? Vanilla.
But you're walking around the street.
No,
as
they
a
don't want
person
vanilla. No, they want something stupid.
who claims that M&Ms is your favorite candy.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that as a person?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I hope that person was demoted after that. The old Abba Zaba bar.
I'm not an Abba Zaba fan. Mary Jane's didn't make the list.
Yeah, Mary Jane's.
Yellow Jackets.
Bottle caps.
Yeah. Was that Lemon Drops? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Or Lemon Heads.
Lemon Heads, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Oh, gosh.
But to plain M&Ms, that's
yeah.
insane.
Chiclets?
It's not candy, that's gum.
Oh, yeah.
Did you eat them like candy?
Maybe.
Is this something you want to admit to?
Dum Dums?
Dum Dums. Root beer Gum Dums are freaking great.
Oh, yeah. Root beer barrels?
Root beer barrels are fine. They're not
the
my
little
favorite.
atomic fireballs?
Yeah.
Those are what helped me quit smoking.
Oh.
Yep. I always kept my cigarettes in the glove box, so instead I put a bag of fireballs in there.
And then you punished yourself?
Well, actually, after a couple months of it, fireballs tasted like nothing. Yeah. So
I mean,
now
it's just super intense
good.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Fun
dips?
Yeah, fun dips are fun. They're not good, but they're fun.
Yeah.
It's better than
some of the things they miss. I'm glad they didn't put Hershey's Kisses on there.
Oh, they're trash too.
Yes, they are.
They didn't even put Hershey's Dark Chocolate bar.
Yeah, they didn't.
Which is good. It's the only thing Hershey's makes that's pretty good.
So you said you like Crunch bars. What's better, Crunch bar or a Crackle?
I don't know that I can objectively answer that question. I can tell you this: my favorite candy bar didn't make the list, and it makes.
What's your favorite?
A Score bar.
Score bar?
Yeah, or a Heath bar, whichever one.
Okay. See, I'm not a big toffee fan.
Love that chocolate and toffee. Oh, so good.
No, I'm just not toffee.
Yeah.
I can remember my wife, who knows I don't like toffee, shoved a cookie in my mouth one time. I was like, "What flavor is this?" She's like, "Toffee." And then laughed as I chewed it and swallowed it because we were at a party with friends that we were trying to impress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not
Shoved
cool.
a bunch of toffee in my mouth. I'd rather.
But a Score bar or a Heath bar.
I can't do it.
Love it. And a Score or a Heath bar Blizzard. Man, that's one of the best things in the world. Yeah. That I don't eat anymore because
That's a Mounds bar. Like little minis.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They're better than 28 or whatever they set up on that list.
Or, yeah. No, I put candy corn above
Who
that.
puts M&M's over a Mounds bar? You know what I like? Kind of crappy chocolate with a sugar coating. That's what I like.
But they melt in your mouth,
And I
not in
could
your
shove
hand.
30 of them in. Don't worry, Richard. They're on your mouth, not in your hand.
Yeah.
I could shove 30 of them in my mouth at a time. Great.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And all it is the sweepings that they had left over from making regular Hershey bars.
Mm-hmm.
God.
This person.
Yeah.
Person is insane.
Yeah. So.
Sir, or madam, whoever wrote this,
Yeah.
Zimzer, whatever you are,
Yeah.
get help.
Yeah.
Real
Please.
professional help.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand why people love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and why it makes the list, even though they're trash candy.
Yeah.
But, boy, to put M&M's over it is crazy talk. That's insanity. Ugh. M&M's.
God, I still can't candy corn.
Yeah, that's candy corn.
It's just, oh God, the people that get the pumpkins. Ugh. Oh yeah, I want more wax to chew
Well, at
on.
least Peeps didn't make the list.
Is that a candy?
Something.
It's confectionery.
It's something. It's not good.
No, it's not. No. People are, oh, Peeps. Nobody likes a Peep.
No, nobody likes
Yeah.
Peeps.
I want a stale marshmallow that's been rolled in sugar.
Yeah.
But the sugar that doesn't taste like sugar.
Right. And is somehow jagged on your mouth.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Mm.
I can't believe this person. I am legitimately shocked.
Appalled.
Yeah.
Wait, Twizzlers were so low.
Twizzlers were so low. Insanity.
Yeah. Well, and they lumped Snickers and Baby Ruth together.
Right. And who puts Mounds Bar below candy corn?
Yeah, that.
Insanity.
God, I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter.
You should. Dear sirs and or madams, what in the crap is wrong with you people? Who let this get through the editing?
Yes. Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
God.
Who hurt you? Did you never try these delicious treats?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I listened to a podcast and they rated potato chips. The person that was picking for American picked the trashiest chips I've ever heard of. It's like there are so much better potato chips in this world, and you picked that crap.
What did they pick?
The Zapp's Voodoo chips, which are terrible.
What?
Who did they pick for? One of them was barbecue, but it wasn't like hers.
I hope they didn't put Pringles on there.
No, Pringles were not on there.
Okay, because Pringles are not a chip.
They're not a chip.
They're a potato crisp.
They are potato something.
Yeah.
It's not even potato. It's potato starch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whatever it was like, come on. This is bad.
God.
Yeah.
People have no taste.
People have no taste. Well, I think we've casted the pod at that point.
We have, yeah.
We've put another one in the books.
Yep.
The people are proud and happy.
They are. Yeah, we want them to let us know what their favorite Halloween candy is.
And if it's M&M's, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Call us. Let us help you. Yeah.
We have a lot of resources we can put you in touch with to get you the help you need.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Before you kill again, honestly. So.
Take care, folks.
Stay warm out there, folks.